Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Hannah. I'm back in Houston for Thanksgiving right now. Today I'm going to be doing like a get ready with me, life update, answer some of y'all's questions type of video because it's been a while since like we've sat down and talked, and it's been a while since I've posted a video, but I just thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to get a video done and for me to kind of give you an update on what's been going on, why I haven't been posting a lot. So right now I'm currently wiping my face down with the simple micellar water just because I've been working on a research paper all day, so I've kind of been stressing and I feel oily, so I just want to make sure that my face is clean before I start applying makeup. And also I've been breaking out because of this research paper and I've been just eating terribly, so that's really not helping. And then next I'm going in with my little Pond's Trio moisturizer just because I love this stuff and this is the stuff that I typically use, and I just need something to kind of moisturize my face so it doesn't get too dried out. I've been working all this week on a really long, well not really long, it's only about 10 pages, just a really time-intensive and kind of complex research paper on the Syrian refugee crisis or the European migrant crisis. I'm pretty much focusing on how it all started, why it started, and I've definitely been concentrating on like Europe's involvement in that and what they've done for that. And then this past weekend, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was at Astroworld Fest, which was a music festival that was hosted and headlined by Travis Scott, and that in general was really fun. I was just there with my little brother. For me, it was just important that he had a good time because that's one of his favorite artists. And then this weekend I also celebrated one of my really good friends' 21st birthday, so that was also really fun. These past couple of weeks that I haven't been uploading, I have been working on a fashion show that happened last week for this organization that I'm a part of at my university, and that was really fun but also really stressful. There are parts of it that I didn't enjoy and parts of it that I did enjoy, but that is kind of the nature of doing an event like that. I've planned events before and I've been a part of like breakdown crew and setup crew for different events before, so it's nothing new. It's just, you know, there's more stress on it because people that I care about are have their names in it. So right now I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade Dip Brow, and I'm just darkening my eyebrows right now just to kind of give it a little more color, a little more wow. And then in terms of school, I have been absolutely slammed with just exam after exam after exam, and then a project, and then this, and then that. The end of my semester is coming really quickly, so I've just been kind of focusing on that, preparing for that. I'm aiming for all A's and it's looking like it could be very possible, so definitely keep your fingers crossed for me on that because I would really like to graduate, you know, with a nice GPA. I have a nice one, but I want an even nicer one, you know? And then to be completely honest, I've kind of hit a YouTuber's block. I tend to do this every couple of months or so just because the things that I'm planning to do are just a little too time consuming for the period of my life. I've had a lot of great video ideas, it's just the videos, they would require me to take a lot of time to film or to plan, so it just wasn't in the cards for me at this point in time. So a lot of things I did plan have been postponed, or just in general I've decided not to do it just because it's just not working. For me, I heavily focus on school because I think that's the most important. YouTube to me is just a hobby. I don't make any money off of it, so I don't feel like financially guilty if I skip out on a couple of weeks of uploading. It's just been a really stressful semester, so I'm just trying to take it slow and trying to not burn myself out in a sense. But aside from my research paper, today is Thanksgiving, and a couple of hours ago I actually baked a pumpkin pie because that is one of my family's favorite pies to eat during Thanksgiving, whether you like it or not. You know, I don't care. You can like apple pie, blueberry pie, and it's alright. We love pumpkin pie. It's just kind of something that's super quintessential American in terms of this holiday in particular. So I baked a pumpkin pie, and my mom's been kind of like prepping a couple of things. I don't know if a lot of you know this, but I'm actually half Vietnamese. So every year my family really doesn't celebrate the traditional American Thanksgiving. We tend to celebrate like a mashup of Thanksgiving. So we'll celebrate Thanksgiving, we'll say our things at the table, whatever, but we eat Vietnamese food. As somebody who doesn't really like turkey, to me that's 1,000 times better than like eating a turkey or eating a ham. So I just threw on my Glossier Boy Brow to kind of fluff my eyebrows up. But yeah, this evening we are making bonuvi, which for those of you who don't know what that is, it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's beef that is marinated with lemongrass, garlic, My family, we marinate it overnight and then we cook it the next evening on like this flat griddle. I will put a picture right here so you can understand what I'm talking about. But we put this griddle on the middle of the table and we have just like heaping bowls of beef, and we throw the beef on with like some butter or onions, and we cook it fresh so that we can put it into spring rolls. Again, if you don't know what that is, this is what it is. And then in the spring rolls, I typically eat it with vermicelli noodles, maybe with a little bit of mint, cucumbers, and I like to also put pineapple inside because it balances the salty with the sweet. And because we cook it fresh, there's no cooking time for it, so you don't have to baste a turkey or anything. And a lot of times we'll do a couple of like traditional things, like sometimes we have bread rolls, typically have like a pie, and then sometimes like we'll even have stuffing if like one of my cousins is coming over because he's celebrating Thanksgiving with us or something like that. So I just primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, and now I'm doing kind of a simple easy look with my Tarteist Pro palette that's super dirty, but that's fine. So as of right now, I've used this color Vintage all over my eyelid, and then this color Innocent in my crease. And then I'm about to take the color Whimsy and Smoked into the corner of my eye right here, and then I'll probably throw on one of these glitters just because I'm feeling kind of festive. The one thing that I do love about Thanksgiving is that it's kind of like a respectable and reasonable time to start listening to Christmas music, because it's time, you know? It's actually just now started to feel like Christmassy, wintry in Texas, and then like today it decided that it was gonna be 60 degrees. Like really, really nice and really cool. Are they even? Nope. Alright, now it's time for glitter. I think we're gonna go with this one right here. It's called Glam. Am I festive yet? Do this really quick. We're just gonna... Right now I'm using the e.l.f. cream to powder blush. I love this blush. You've probably seen this a lot if you've been following my channel for a while. And then I'm going to moisturize my lips with my Lano lips and answer a couple of y'all's questions. If y'all follow me on Instagram, you probably saw me posting a couple of times asking for you to send me questions for me to answer. And I got a few responses back. So the first one is from Toaster Toby. He asked me, when are you coming back to Germany? This is actually my boyfriend's little brother. Hopefully soon, my little dude. I'm planning on hopefully being there by fall of 2020, hopefully. If everything goes to plan and I get accepted to like a master's program or get a job or decide what I want to do, then hopefully by then I will be back in Germany. The next question is coming from @Nubei, maybe? And they asked, who or what are some of your inspirations right now? My biggest inspiration right now, because I'm trying to like find my overall adult teacher style, is currently @_modus. Their Instagram is awesome, their style is awesome, very minimalistic, all the colors are very neutral, and it's kind of been my biggest inspiration for all of the work and office wear that I'm going to have to be purchasing soon for the observation and student teaching periods that I'm going to be doing over the next 2 semesters. So it's really inspired like my general style too. It's currently inspired what I'm wearing right now, so that's currently my biggest inspiration. And then Linda Likes Dogs asked me, I'm currently living in Lüneburg and I was wondering what your favorite shop was here, and theirs is Samoe. I've actually never heard of that shop. It might be something that I'm acquainted with, but maybe I just knew it by a different name, or maybe it's new, I'm not entirely sure. But one of my like favorite places to go in terms of shopping, I didn't necessarily buy things there, but I just like to go there just for the clothes that they offered. It's called Bekleidungsraum. It's behind the Müller on Untere Schrangenstraße. I had to look that up because I wasn't sure what the street name was. To be completely honest, I didn't frequent a lot of shops just because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So to keep me from spending money, I just stayed away from the shopping center if I could. You know, I'd go in there occasionally, but I would try to like hide my wallet from myself. But a lot of times I would also go to like this little hidden gem that I found in Hamburg, and I would go thrift shopping and vintage shopping in this area. It's an area located on Marktstraße near the Feldstraße U-Bahn stop in Hamburg. It's near the St. Pauli area if you're kind of acquainted with that. There are multiple vintage shops located in this area that sell like clothes from the 60s to the 90s, and it's all around like a really cool part of Hamburg that I'm really excited and really happy that I found. My favorite shops there are Hot Dogs and the Vintage Gallery. Both of the owners are super nice too. But in terms of places that I loved hanging out in Lüneburg, this is like so basic, but I loved getting spice chai lattes from Hier und Heute, and I also really loved the coziness and quietness of Tea and Records. It's a really popular mom spot, but it's just really nice to go in there, get a drink, and like study. I also really loved this little English tea house that's tucked away on the same street that Jim Curry is located on. So you go to Jim Curry and then you just take a left and walk down that street toward the Rathaus, and there's like an English cafe on the right side. And then my favorite doner shop, pro tip, it's not City Döner, it's actually this place called Merhaba that's past the Rathaus. So go to the Rathaus and you'll see the Buchhandlung. It has an L on it, I can't remember what the name is now. And you go down that street and just past the bookstore and you'll see this little place called Merhaba. It's really, really good. Highly recommended. The minute that I tried it and the minute that it was like suggested to me, oh my god, it changed my life and I never went back to City Döner. Alrighty guys, so that is it for my get ready with me for Thanksgiving / life update / Q&A / how I do Thanksgiving video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. I hope y'all have had a great couple of weeks. I hope y'all have a beautiful week and a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye guys.